What is the consequence for persistent sin? Paul talks about persistent sin because when he says in Romans 6:1-4, he says, what shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? God forbid. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein? Know ye not that so many of us who are baptized into Jesus Christ were baptized into his death? In other words, when we accepted Jesus, the same death we were baptized into his death and also into his resurrection. We were baptized in spiritually. We were baptized into his death and also into his resurrection. We are buried with him by baptism into death, that like as Christ was raised up from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so also. That's what he's saying. We should be raised up also. And he says, he goes further in that chapter and says, the spirit of him that raised up Jesus from the dead dwell also in you. Then that spirit that dwells in you, that raised up Jesus from the dead, will also quicken your mortal body, make alive your mortal bodies by his spirit that dwells in you. So the first question is answered for us by the Holy Ghost through Paul. Shall we continue in sin, that grace, God's unmerited favor, God giving us what we don't deserve, may abound, that grace may abound? And it's a resounding no. Grace is like a unfolding net that stretches and stretches and stretches some more.